What are the ID requirements when you contact somebody for criminal trespass in Texas? All right. Hey, guys, my name is Anthony Bandiero. I'm an attorney and senior legal instructor for Blue to Gold Law Enforcement Training. This is what I do for a living. I have the honor and the privilege to train officers all around the nation. I'm also the author of several search and seizure books, including the bestseller Search and Seizure Survival Guide. If you have not seen this book, you got to see it. It's one of the only, I guess, very few books that's written for police officers. So it's short, sweet, down to the point for busy cops that need to know the law. All right, just the facts. So this question obviously comes from an officer in Texas. And he says, hey, give me some thoughts on detaining someone who is still on scene but will comply with the request to leave, right, for trespassing, but doesn't want to ID for the criminal trespass warning to be completed. The business asks the subject to leave, and the subject complies. The officer arrives as the warning subject is getting in his vehicle. The business requests that a criminal trespass warning be issued. The officer detains the subject to obtain his information needed to complete the warning. What do you think about this? Well, I have some issues, right? And this comes up not just in Texas, but a lot of other states that have the requirement that in order for somebody to commit criminal trespass, they have to refuse to leave. Well, what does it say? It says, criminal trespass, a person commits an offense if this is for Texas, right? If the person enters or remains on or in property of another, including residential land, agricultural land, a recreational vehicle park, a building, a general residential operation, operating as a residential treatment center, or an aircraft or other vehicle without effective consent, and the person, A, had notice that the entry was forbidden, or received notice to depart but failed to do so. So let's look at this. The person had notice. They see no entry, right? You go to a restaurant, and the kitchen has employees only. A member of the public intentionally, not negligently or whatever, but intentionally goes into that kitchen area to complain about something. Are they criminally trespassing? The answer is yes, because they had noticed that they should not have gone past that. The person's not an employee. No trespassing signs, fences, having to climb over a fence. There's other ways to give this notice. More routinely, though, more commonly, it's where the person has been told to leave. That is going to be the question here. If the person has been given an order to leave and they do not leave, that is criminal trespass. But if they are told to leave and then they leave, guess what? That is not criminal trespass. Therefore, if the person complies, then they are not committing a crime in Texas. Therefore, the next question is, all right, can you identify them? My legal opinion is no. Because in order to detain somebody under the Fourth Amendment, you have to have reasonable suspicion that the person's engaged in criminal conduct. If they are doing what the law requires them to do, how do you have reasonable suspicion? Oh, but Anthony, how are we going to know whether or not they come back again and they've been warned? Unfortunately, I don't have a solution for you, right? The law doesn't criminalize being told to leave and leaving, right? So in order to identify them and seize them, in order them to identify themselves and so forth, you need reasonable suspicion. You just don't have it. So you're going to have these people use a picture, take a picture of them, their security cameras from personal memory. Hey, look, I've told this guy to leave before, but that's what I have. And this is the same enigma problem that people have to solve in other states. A lot of states have trespasses, criminal trespass statutes that are written just like this. So, look, you need reasonable suspicion. If you don't have it, I don't see the authority to detain them. That's just the way it is. All right? If you have something that I'm missing, though, let me know. Maybe there's something else in Texas that allows you to somehow detain this person, right? Maybe there's another statute that I'm not aware of. I would love for you to tell me in the comments below. All right? Guys, I hope this video has helped you get it right every single time. Until next time, my friends, do stay safe.